Hey, I'm Wes Benwick. We are here at TIAA Bank Field at the Tech Coast Conference. Joining me today is Mike White with Bluehorn.com. Mike, how are you doing today?
I'm fabulous. I get to hang out with you on TV, so be careful what you say, and friends and family at home, make sure you mute this guy or do the 4-second delay.
Know your mom jokes today, all right? We'll leave those for after the show.
Well, it's a pleasure. So being out here, as you've come up, look at this room. Look at what Jacksonville has done, the chamber and all the people involved to really enlighten people on the technology positions and the people available.
Are you taking any credit for this?
Zero. I'm just a TV host, but I play one on TV, right?
Well, let's talk about Bluehorn, right? What is Bluehorn's role here at the conference today?
So Bluehorn, we're a SaaS company. We do media buying and planning services from really the start of a media campaign, the planning to the delivery and execution of it. So as a company that's been around 7 years in Jacksonville, our biggest challenge is recruitment, as well as really getting involved to find the right talent to join the firm. And so us being out here, the opportunity to meet other business owners that can help provide resources to us as we continue to scale.
You think Jacksonville is becoming a tech center?
I think under your direction and FileLogix and Bluehorn, I think that the last 3 years in this conference, it's come a long ways. It's hard to not only recruit the talent, but get people to stay in Jacksonville. So the companies are doing the right thing by doing scholarships and investing in the youth. So
I think the military role that Jacksonville has with the 2 bases and all the military retirees is probably the most understated value that we have here. What's your perspective on that?
Well, 1 in 4 people are associated with the military, and a lot of people, because Florida, we have like 22 million people or so coming in next year, people are retiring here. So I think there's a lot of skill sets in an older generation that's now coming back that has been trained, but also is willing to enter the workforce. The Chamber and many of the other organizations, they help transition someone from military careers into the workforce, and I think tech is going to be a big area for them.
So you're relatively new in the tech space, right? You have a long-term marketing background. What has tech taught you about marketing, and what have you learned about tech that you didn't know before you got into this space?
Well, I used to have a developer that I thought that things would work when it's developed, and I was taught very quickly after 2 years of frustrations that your software will always break at some point. So when you're told, and I'm not being facetious, when you're told that you always have to keep investing in development and you can't stop ever developing, I now believe that 100%. You're as good as the team behind you. So you're stacking your resources to make sure that you could advance as quickly as possible.
What parallels have you seen between tech, software development, right, and marketing? There's a lot more than you probably realize.
Oh, I think on the parallels, ultimately, it goes to marketing. When a marketing firm gets hired to do a campaign for a client, we're taking public relations, SEO, digital, social, grassroots, and we're building out really their marketing wheel. With tech, the same thing is, you know you need all these pieces, but what can you afford to do as a tech company? And a lot of companies that start are bootstrapped as they get going before their first capital raise. So I think it's really, the parallels are assembling the right team for the software that you need to continue to escalate your growth.
All right, well,
did I answer that based on how you believe it should be answered?
I think we'll continue to work on you with that, but speaking of things that you can and can't afford, we are out of time today.
Excellent.
Right?
Well, Wes, thank you for having me on my program today.
Thanks, Mike.
And thank you for joining us at the 2019 Tech Coast Conference, TIAA Field. Wes, we are handing off the mic to him, so beware.
It's only going to get better.